Everyone, we are indeed Local Spot. We're going to do what's called a mono scene this evening. That means, unlike some other improv you might have seen, our entire show is going to be, it's going to take place all in one location at one time with no edits or jumps or cuts or any sort of magical improv trickery. It's just one big long scene. In order to do that, we do need one word yelled at us from the void. Any word at all, preferably one that's not a food.
Hold on. Performance.
Performance.
Where'd you get that one from? Performance. Thank you.
We see ourselves in the green room of a Broadway style theater. There is the wall of mirrors with the lights around them, and yeah.
On the door it says there's on the door to the dressing room there's one big star, and it says Mr. Holmes.
There are bouquets of flowers covering every spare inch of the counters and tables in the room, and they spell out, each one has a different card that spells out one letter at a time, "I'm sorry."
There's a black ribbon tied around a single candle in the corner of the room with small little rose petals at its base.
On the back of the door, there's a sign that says "Days since anyone has quit the production," and it looks like it's been erased and redone a bunch of times.
Local Spot presents Performance.
Dude, it's gonna be okay.
I was an understudy until 27 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I barely know. I have never done this role other than in rehearsals. And now all of a sudden I'm doing it on a Saturday night, 8 p.m. performance. I'm
sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I wanted to let you know we've got about 25 minutes till we're on, and they've moved the body. So that shouldn't be an issue any further. I just wanted to let you know that. Okay. Good luck. Oh God, you shouldn't say that before it. I'm sorry.
Charles.
Oh, what a terrible stage manager.
Listen, you wanted Edward Holmes's role.
I did more than anything, but I didn't want him to die.
Then you should have been more clear to me. You're going to be great in the role.
Wait, hold on.
I got to go.
Ah!
Well, if it isn't my new co-star.
Hi.
Hi. Amelia St. James. But of course you knew that.
Yeah. Colin.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Okay.
It doesn't. You won't be here long, but you are cute. You are adorable and young and innocent.
Thank you.
I've been in this business 20 years.
Amelia, can I ask you something?
Sure, Carl. Go ahead.
Colin.
Whatever.
Did you?
So your hair is so floppy.
Did you kill anyone to get the role that you're in?
It's soft. Do you deep condition?
Would you stop touching my hair for a second?
What was the question?
Did you kill anyone to get the role that you have?
Terribly sorry. I wanted to let you know that the police have informed me that they have not ruled out foul play, and the entire area will be considered a crime scene, but they have allowed us to continue with the production.
Oh, the show must go on.
The show must go on.
The show must go on.
Shakespeare would want it that way. Oh, damn it.
You can say Shakespeare, you just can't say Macbeth.
Macbeth. Oh, you said it. Oh!
Oh,
I'm frazzled.
do you know nothing, Christopher?
Colin!
Oh, you're so green. It's really quite adorable. Oh, your hair again.
Stop.
It's just so unruly and free and wild. So wild.
Listen, Amelia,
Yes.
I barely know the role, okay? Until 29 minutes ago, I was an understudy and I had never even done, I haven't done this role in rehearsals in months. I'm gonna need you to pick up a lot of slack tonight, and I'm
Oh.
sorry about that.
Let me tell you something, Kirk.
Colin,
Nobody's coming to this show. It doesn't matter if you don't know the role. Okay. I don't know you think I memorized my lines for this 2-bit local show?
we're on Broadway.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Christopher, I've got your name badge right here. I'm sorry, we've got it on the door for you. So you're going to be great. I wanted to let you know, Mr. Roselli, the main actors union guys here, and they're looking to fill a big role. So it's a big night. It's a big night. No pressure.
Luciano is here?
It's Luciano. All right, I'm going to go exit pursued by bear. That's the expression. That's the expression there. The bard would be so proud of me.
Cerulean, I must depart.
That's not even a name. It starts with a soft C and it's a okay, she's gone.
Knock, knock. Can I come in, son?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's my young man. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
I know I've never come to any of your plays before. I know, and I know that bothered you a little bit, but here's the thing. I'm Reginald Collins, I have a reputation to uphold. We're one of the greatest Broadway families in the history of this fair city. I was one of the biggest stars, And
Look,
you have always been kind of a scrub, if you want to know the truth.
You named me Colin Collins, Dad. I had a lot of fighting uphill battles.
Okay, you should be proud to have the Collins name. Anyone would be proud, especially in this town, to have the Collins name. Look,
Dad,
yes, son.
So you know that that manager you got for me?
Yeah?
I think he might have killed Mr. Holmes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely killed Mr. Holmes. Yes, yes.
You knew?
I knew. Yes, of course I knew. I asked him to. Well, I didn't know much ask him. I implied it heavily. I'm glad that he got the point. He's a sharp one. You should stick with him. Look, I just couldn't let my own son, my only son, go on withering in the weeds like this, just taking understudy roles. It's
Dad,
just.
I was an ensemble member on Broadway and I'm 27. That's pretty fucking good.
Jesus Christ, you're 27? I didn't even realize you were that old. Holy shit. You know what I had done by age 27?
Yeah, we all know you were Gavroche, and then you moved on to everybody on Bye Bye Birdie. You played every role at some point.
Yeah, pretty much at every single point. Yes.
I'm sorry. I keep doing this. I wanted to give the director a bouquet of flowers. Traditionally, it's good luck to give it from a graveyard. I'm thinking technically this room, right? So I'm just gonna. Sorry,
He didn't. Oh no.
All right, got it. Thank you. Oh God, yeah, you're feeling a lot of nervous about this. I feel like you.
I'm gonna go out back and have a smoke.
Cooper,
If that's
will
cool.
you zip me up, please, young man, Cooper?
Of course. Oh God, I feel like I'm around royalty.
Gavroche?
Oh yeah. I can use.
Is that
my
you?
feet.
Excuse me?
Reginald Collins.
Yes, the one and only Broadway legend, Reginald Collins.
I followed your career since you were little Gavroche in Les Mis.
Yes, I played every role in Les Mis,
You probably don't remember me.
Remind me.
It's Amelia. Her name's Amelia.
Amelia. Yes, Amelia. Oh, yes. You were the.
It was awkward when I said it what it was instead of just hoping
Yeah,
you'd get it.
She won't notice. She won't.
This is why I shouldn't hang out in the dressing room. It only goes downhill. I'm sorry.
Like me, okay? She's not okay.
There was one night at Callback's Bar
Oh.
years ago after a production of South Pacific. I wouldn't expect you to remember.
Oh. You came and you asked me for my autograph in your program.
Yes.
And you told me about how you came from Broadway stock also. And we said, we had that wonderful Cabernet and sat there until the early morning hours laughing and joking about all the losers in the ensemble cast. And yes, the understudies. Yes, I do. Amelia St. James.
It's been so many years since that one night, I dare say 27 or so years.
Yes, it's been quite a long time. I'm so proud of what you've made of yourself.
Oh, stop. I has been.
No.
Yes, look at me. I'm in this rundown show with a new star every night. This new kid they have is a complete idiot. And I just...
He's my
All right,
son.
I've come up with a plan. I'm going to tape all of my lines to the inside of your coat. And then if you stand with your body just like angled upstage a little bit, I'll be able to read them.
Christian, what are you babbling about?
Oh.
I'm sorry, Reginald, did you say this is your son?
He's my ne'er-do-well son. Yes, I still love him though. Yes, he's.
But
In my
he's an incompetent. He's a moron. He's an imbecile. He doesn't know the first thing about the theater.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to do this, that you have to see this and deal with this. I apologize.
I'm right here.
Did you murder someone to get the job?
All right, everybody. I'm going to need the room, just me and Colin for a minute.
Who?
Colin.
This son, this guy. I'll be at the bar.
I'll meet you at the bar.
So I killed
Who?
Edward Holmes.
Oh no, I thought we covered that already.
Oh, just making sure, because I left in a hurry. I realized I was out taking care of some other things, some other people, and what?
Who else?
Who else? What?
Who else have you killed?
Today or like in general?
Today?
Oh, just Edward Holmes today.
Eddie?
Yeah.
Eddie, are you even really a talent agent manager?
100%. Yeah, listen, I've already got you an audition. There's the new Lin-Manuel Miranda musical. It's not for the lead, but it's a featured role. So, this show's probably going to close pretty soon. So, yeah, I've got that audition for you set up next week. Good friends with the casting director. Showed him your headshot. He likes your look. So I probably won't have to kill anyone for that.
You think I can get the... No, I don't want you to. Look, I appreciate your skills as a talent agent and as a manager, and the fact that you got me that audition, I'm not going to gloss over that. It's incredible, and I'm super excited for that. And I would love to go over my audition song with you in a little bit and pick your brain as to what you think they'll like. But that's another story. But I don't want you to kill anyone for me. I want to get the roles through my own merit.
Do you even know what managers do?
Field calls.
That's part of it.
Eddie, are you done speaking with Clydesdale? I must talk
That's a
with
horse.
You myself. Please, Eddie. Eddie is also my manager, so I would like a word.
All right, Colin.
With Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
You
want
can
me
go.
to leave my dressing room? Yeah, fine. This makes sense. Why not?
Well,
After
technically,
everything-
Edward's dressing room.
Eddie, Luciano is here tonight. Luciano Rizzali.
who do you think invited Luciano Rosali to see your amazing performance? Do you know how much you're going to outshine Colin tonight?
I knew there was a plan behind the madness, Eddie. I'm so grateful. I just wish I would have had some warning, you know?
Amelia, when are you at your best?
Like a diamond under pressure, I guess.
Exactly. When you don't know what's coming, when you don't know what to expect, when you can just feel the moment and be in the moment. That's when Amelia St. James is really Amelia St. James. This is my last shot, you know, before they put me out to pasture. I'm a woman in my 40s.
Hey, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. I know you're having a private conversation, but we are supposed to go on in like 9 minutes, and I haven't done any of my hair or makeup. Would you guys mind if I just sat at the table and covered my ears or something?
You can stay. Amelia, I'm pretty sure Colin's the kid you gave up for adoption.
I feel like I've come at an awkward moment. This feels really, and now I've said it's an awkward moment, and that makes it even more awkward. You ever tell you two like look a lot alike? Have you ever heard that before? Like there's some resemblance there? Yeah, that's just me. All right. Police wanted me to let you know they're narrowing in on the killer, but that they've decided that it's not just who killed them, but the person who would benefit from the killing, and that could also be an issue. I'm going to just head out.
I feel like we have to address the fact that there's a kissing scene.
Oh,
I don't want to.
you're my baby boy. How did Reginald find you when I left you at the steps of that church? I thought it was dramatic.
I'm terribly sorry. The director wanted me to let you know that with Luciano here, it's just letting everything go. So the kissing scene's going to be done in the partial nude. So just commit. He said commit and lean into the intimacy. Lean into that, okay? All right. I'm just the messenger.
Yeah,
go get him, Tigers.
For a minute, excuse me.
My son. Reginald, how could you?
No! What?
Did not let me know that you adopted our biological son that I gave up for adoption and didn't tell you about.
I didn't think, look, I was married at the time. I didn't know. I thought my wife and I could adopt a child. We talked about adopting a child. It would remove a lot of the awkwardness. I would get to raise my child. He wouldn't have to know. Oh my God.
So you didn't know he was actually yours when you adopted him?
No, I did know he was mine. Okay. I convinced you to give him up for adoption so that I could adopt him with my wife.
And you, Eddie,
Oh,
kept this from me. You were both of our managers. You had to have known.
I'm going to be honest. I was the one that planted that seed in your mind. I've been your manager for 27 years, so.
Look, we face an awkward moment here. You need a great performance out there. You need a great performance, and you know that Luciano
I've decided not to let it affect me.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I'm just gonna commit. I want Lucarno Rosalind to notice me.
Luciano Rosali.
Sure.
How is he so stupid?
I don't. It must come from your side of the family.
Colin.
What? Oh, you got my name right.
Colin, you're my son, which means somewhere deep down, you are the son of Reginald Collins and Amelia St. James. You have.
Okay, that's not deep down. That's me on the surface.
What?
I am. You said deep down, I'm the son of Amelia St. James and Reginald Collins. Those are just my parents. Like, that's not.
Yes, but it clearly, your destiny has not manifested yet.
Ouch.
But somewhere flowing in your blood is a great performer.
Ouch.
You just need to bring it out somehow.
Should I put my shirt back on?
Nah, keep it off. Drive him wild.
You need to go out there and give the performance of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to go take my seat. I'm actually Luciano Rizzali.
I'm sorry, the director that got to me, Colin, Amelia. I just hear the revised script. Amelia, there you go. Colin, there you go. Just said you could run some lines to get, everything squared away before the production goes.
The curtain is in 2 minutes.
There's no Luciano Rizzali. He's not even real. You know what? Okay. Yes, I did it. I killed Edward Holmes.
I thought
I
Eddie
made
did that.
take the fall for me, and he said he'd do it to protect my career, but
Wow.
I need someone to tell me right now the truth. What happened 27 years ago?
Well, we went to that bar and we went out afterwards, and you conceived a child who ended up being Colin, and you gave him up for adoption because I talked you into giving him up for adoption. And then I went and made a pretty sweet deal, if I do say so myself, with the adoption agency, and brought him up and raised him with my wife and raised him in the Collins legacy. And ultimately he became an actor.
You took advantage of a young fan and then preyed upon her desire to be a famous Broadway star, convinced her to give up the only child she would ever have, robbed her of her youth and beauty, and then took that child for yourself.
Not to interrupt, but this seems like a moment that I should have my shirt on for. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
You keep going though, Mom. You're doing great.
Reginald, tell me why I shouldn't. Tell me why I shouldn't pull this knife across your throat right now.
Yeah, I'm glad I put my shirt on for this.
Because I am the greatest living actor in American Broadway. Why are you doing this? Did someone say Macbeth previously behind the scenes or something like that?
Don't you ever say that name in the theater.
All right, so it's Places.
Okay, thank you, Places. Thank you.
That's our show, everyone.